Hi folks, welcome back for another adventure. What you're looking at is a 70cc China ATV that was given to me for free. So this was a freebie. And I needed to borrow some parts off of it for this thing, particularly the insert for the back shock. And kind of while I had it over here and in the garage, I wanted to take a few minutes to completely go through it and spend, you know, what do I have here? What pieces could I get? You know, should I, quite honestly, should it just be hauled away? And to that end, I checked it to see if it was seized, right? And to do that, this cover is on the engine. You take this off, you put the 14mm in there, and I was able to take it part way around, a good distance in both directions, but not completely around. I went to the other side, and once again, this was free. I have not looked at it since I got it. I just brought it home and put it on the side of the house, and there it sat. So after doing that, I took a look on the side. It turns out the spark plug was not in it. So I'm like, gotta be rusty. It does, you know, it wasn't making the clang sound as you kind of ran it up to one edge or the other. So I'm thinking it's rusty. You know, what the heck. Maybe I'll hit it with a little WD-40. And I did, and I kind of, you know, you kind of rock it a little this way and a little that way and back and forth and back and forth. So I did that, and sure enough, it came loose, right? It was, I'm able to turn it completely around. So I'm like, that's a good sign. So after that, I did a dry compression test on it, or a rusty compression test on it. Well, rusty with WD-40. And I got about 30 psi, 25, 30, something like that. Then I poured a bunch of oil into it, and I got close to 90. This drill is not able to turn it over for its full potential. But just quickly. Oh, I unscrewed the drill. Anyway, how's that for? Yeah, I should probably use an electric drill for it. Anyway, I found that if they typically come in somewhere around 100 psi, and if I was turning this over at its full speed, it would probably hit that 100 psi. So this thing could be a runner. This thing could actually come back to life. Unfortunately, the gear, I'm not sure what went on here. The gear is missing off the starter, but the one-way clutch does seem to be good, right? There's backwards and there's forward. So, I guess I can make this thing run. The only problem is, why? There's really, when they're this small and you're my size or bigger, they're just, I'm going to put a plug in it. I consider this, I'm going to use the word stabilized for now. I'm just going to kind of put it aside. But from a value point of view, I pull the engine off, and where do I put it, right? What do I put it on? If you're just teaching a kid how to ride, putting it on something like this would not be a bad thing. That way they don't have to deal with the hand clutch and shifting it. They could just drive the pit bike around as an automatic with kind of a variable speed clutch on it. You could you could then graduate to, you know, a motor like this. This is a Honda 90. That's the automatic, but still has a 4-speed, right? And then after they get good at that, you can get them started with the hand clutch and they could go right off. So okay, I just wanted to show you that it is possible to bring them back. And by the way, the first time it went around, there was water that came out of the spark plug hole. Now there's WD-40 in there, and there's oil in there, and soon there's going to be a spark plug in there. So at that point, I think it'll stay. I'm going to use the word out of trouble until, for whatever reason, I need it. I am going to look around. I do think I have a starter that the brushes went bad, and if I look at it and there's a gear on it, I might put the gear on it. And once I put the gear on it, then theoretically, you know, I can put my portable CDI box on it and a carburetor, and then at that point it'll start. Good academic exercise, good exercise for can I do this? Could I bring the worst quad in the world back to life? Yeah, but back to it. Then what? What do you do with it? Right? I'm kind of got this full thing going on here. Before anybody asks, no, I don't want to give it away quite yet, because it does have a lot of parts in common with that guy. Just because I don't want to bring something to rideable condition doesn't mean it doesn't have some place to exist, just as parts, right? The person with the most parts wins. Alright folks, I want to thank everybody for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Please remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a positive comment, and if you don't, please let me know why. Thumbs down, I know somebody didn't like it, but it doesn't tell me why you didn't like it, so sometimes you have to tell me. Okay, take care folks, bye now.